Good evening, folks. This is Deb. So let's talk basketball. No, we're not going to talk about the CBA tonight. We're going to talk about Unrivaled and how it is struggling on the rating scale. So, to me, this makes a statement about the importance of the WNBA to women's basketball. Um, Things to me like Unrivaled and Project B are diversions, okay? They're a place to watch basketball in the off season for people who just can't get enough basketball. Um, Now, if Caitlin Clark will play in an Unrivaled, would I watch it? I probably would. Uh, but I'm not watching Unrivaled right now, and I don't plan on watching Project B either. The problem I have with Project B though is that it is so shrouded in secrecy, and nobody really knows in totality how they're going to raise all this money to pay all these players this exorbitant amount of money. It makes me wonder if it's going to survive beyond its first year. So, in short, let me just say this. A lot of the talking heads out there are talking about how, that Unrivaled and Project B respect the players more than the WNBA. But, in reality, um, the WNBA, in my mind, is what real basketball is. It's a league that plays 5-on-5. They play a season of basketball. They compete for titles. They compete to get into the playoffs. They compete for a championship. Okay, you watch the standings of where they're going all throughout the season. It's not just entertainment. It's not just diversion. It's not just somewhere to go in the off season while you wait for the real deal to come. It is the real deal. Okay. Um, so to me, that's what basketball is all about. Um, Now, Athletes Unlimited, I kind of look at like it's a developmental league almost. I look at that a little bit differently. I can't say that I spend any more time watching it than I do the other two because that I would watch in the other two, but because I don't. But I do tend to take a look and see who's playing in Athletes Unlimited because some of the players that have come out of Athletes Unlimited have signed contracts, hardship contracts in the WNBA. And, they go back to Athletes Unlimited when their time is up. So I kind of see that as a developmental league, and it's a little bit different. Okay. Although I do find, the way they score a little bit annoying. It's just a little too complicated for me, but I do view it differently than I do Unrivaled and Project B. I will admit that. So that's the long and the short of it tonight. But um, I do have some highlight reels from U19 FIBA with Caitlin Clark, who actually led the team to gold medals in 2019 and 2021. So I've never shown this highlight reel before, but we're going to take a look at it tonight. And just let me say that, when the CBA is finally done, um, we are going to be in a situation where we're going to um, be pushing pretty hard, pretty quickly at free agency in the WNBA because everything's going to kind of be squashed together, especially if it holds true that what Stewie was saying about February 1st being the ideal date to get this thing done. So I think in the next couple of days, I'm going to be investigating what I hear out there about who the Indiana Fever may go after beyond Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull, Sophie Cunningham, because we're going to have a very different looking team right now. The only players who are signed are Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, and Michaela Timpson. And by the way, we're going to talk about Michaela Timpson in the next video. But right now, we're going to take a look at this FIBA highlight reel. It's not very long, but we're going to show it. So enjoy this one because I got a couple of other ones coming that I don't think I've shown before. But even if I did, do we really care? Because, Caitlin Clark stuff never gets old. And it's always fresh and it's always new, no matter how many times you see it. So hang on, because here we go. This is about 5 minutes and 37 seconds long.
Play at the Stanford University 2022. And this is Caitlin Clark introduction herself. She has been a leader for US team. And Hungary 22, Caitlin Clark for another three. Is looking for Caitlin Clark, who'll put the three up and in. The second three of the game. Caitlin plenty of experiences. Clark again. Another three for Clark. I think she's 4 of 8. Reverse through where to Clark. Finds a wide open Fagan on the baseline. Beautiful ball movement. It's the USA 20, Australia 19. Nice fake by Caitlin Clark and a great entry to Fagan, who finishes with the left. Citron with 8 to shoot. Back to Clark. Strong drive and a great dish to Lauren Ware. Caitlin Clark to Lauren Ware. What a pass.
I think the Bigs needs touches because at the moment what they do is just settling again.
She's stuck, but a great cut from Low Ridge. And Caitlin Clark swats it out of the air. Take a little bit of time to herself, but look at this.
Yeah, I think it was just a coast to coast.
Oh, no. What a fake by Caitlin Clark.
Wow.
To the pull-up for 2. That was beautiful. With 10 to shoot. She's asking for the clear out. She wants the one-on-one on Melbourne. Takes the one-on-one and finishes with the right hand.
Johnson at the top. 4 across for Team USA. Now to the right side. 3 attempt. Clark. Good! Pollard with the bucket. Drive. Kick out. Clark. Trying to light it up some more. She does!
Under that first line of the zone. And someone needs to flash in there and try to get the depth in their offense against the zone defense. On the
Hand off to Clark. A screen set by Betts. A 3 attempt. It's good! Clark for 3. Look at the situation. Pass out. Clark. 3. Go! Fast break. Going to slow down a little bit. Pass out. Clark. She's been hitting from 3, and that's another one. But we're right here, right now, going with this game. Left corner, open 3, it's good. Betts tipped it. Clark, pass, Betts, layup. And step back, Clark, gonna pump fake, find inside, get it there, to Barry, layup, good. Backing up, looking forward, Clark shoots the 3. It's good. Well, I believe. Clark goes. Layup. Good. Splitting the 2 defenders in the paint. Pow, bring it up. Pass to the wing. Up. Betts. Bucket. Johnson. He goes to Poach and layup, no good. Clark to the inside, layup, it's good. Pass Clark, she's been lighting it up from 3. Spin. Slows down, Clark to the inside, layup, and it's good.
So again, I think you guys get the point. She's been doing this for an awful long time. And, as her career advances, she's only getting better. This stuff never gets old. The whole entire video, by the way, will be in the description of this particular video. So we will be back tomorrow, and we'll have another video. I'm gonna see what's out there in the netherworld of chit chat about who the FIBA may be looking at. I know there were a couple articles out there about the FIBA should be thinking about going after Azura Stevens, and I believe I talked about that 6 or 7 months ago during the playoff push. About maybe going after her as a power forward to move in, to help them through the playoffs. But I definitely think that Clark and Boston need some more beef up front. And clearly they're going to build the team around Clark, Boston, and Kelsey Mitchell. So obviously the number one priority going into the free agency portion of this program will be Kelsey Mitchell. She's vital to the Indiana Fever. So, and she's vital, quite frankly, to Caitlin Clark because they play fantastic together. So I will see you guys tomorrow night. I hope you have a wonderful evening and see you again tomorrow.